Have you ever wondered how to make your car three-wheel while drifting? In this video, I will show you how to do this with only a few mods. So the first mod you need is in my mods folder. I like it a lot. It's called, this. So it's variable. It says outdated, but mine still works. It says variable grip tires on Lua. So 230 kilobytes. It lets you add more grip to any tire you have in the game, pretty much, except for like couple things like monster truck tires or whatever. Like, what are we gonna use? Like, like, we're gonna be using this Bastion to do it. So we're gonna do this unmodded, or we'll without. So I think what you want first, you want the ride height all the way up. Okay, so everything on the front is max. Everything on the rear is low at least. So everything in the front is gonna be max. So that way it's max stiffness, so the wheels don't. The anti-roll bars don't do anything, and then everything in the back will be good except for the rebound damping. So if it doesn't do it already, it should want to a little bit. You usually want a lot of power. That's just me. Alright, so now we got the basic tune pretty much over with, and then what you want to do next is you want to get the grip mod, so what we're going to do next is we're going to add some power to this thing. So this is where the first mod comes in. So we're going to come in here, add the big 6.5 liter engine, and when you go to the rear tires, I would say first start off with just race rear tires, and then switch to customizable tires if you really need it. So you see, right now it already kind of wants to lift up that inner tire. Squatting to the side really bad. So what you want to do is you want to give it max power. That's the next thing. So right now we have a stage 3 turn twin turbos. I think you have to go ultra heavy duty. You can't go race stuff. And then twin turbo exhaust manifolds. If you use the Mio's dried parts pack and stuff, you can get a little bit more power out of those engines. Okay, I stalled it. Start pushing around 900 horsepower. And what we need now is the rear tires can go to race rear tires customizable. Now this is where it's time for you to start tuning it like little by little. So you go into the tuning menu, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's race friction and sliding friction. I usually both of these by the same amount. So we're gonna just go up 1.4 for now, just for testing. And you might need to minus it in some areas, do some certain tuning. So as you can see right now, we have too much grip. Like, it doesn't want to get sideways, too much grip. I think there's so much grip that the handbrake cannot lock the rear wheel. So if we get some speed going, that's the handbrake on. So I mean we have too much grip. So we're gonna go back into the tuning menu, turn the boost all the way up while we're here, and turn the friction down. What we need to do is we need to take out the anti-roll bar in the back and make it full thing. I forgot, you need full max height and full and no anti-roll bar. So you need to just take out the rear sway bar, so that way there's maximum body sway and body roll. And there you go, right there. You can already see we're having the understeer problems that I was talking about earlier. So there's also another UI app you can use, which is one I use sometimes. If I still have it in here, it's like tells you where the weight is. Wheels debug. Okay, weight distribution. That's what we're looking for. I'll remove the hot lap and put this up here. So right here, you can see the weight distribution and look all the weights on the front. So you start accelerating. There we go. We're like at single, like double-digit weight on certain axles, on certain wheels. That's what we want. We want the other wheel to have no weight on it. Oh yes, you can also put boxes in the back, which help. We're gonna go do that real quick because the boxes actually do help. So you do the rear seat, okay. But if you do the cargo box in the rear, you can get more weight on the rear, which is gonna make it want to lift the front up. So when you're drifting, it'll want to, do that. So you can crank this all the way up. I think that's the tune. We can check what grip the other guy's using. So this guy, he's using 1.3 all the way around. So 1.4 and 1.5 in the back. This is 1.2, 1.4, 1.4, and 1.3. You can try this tune out. We're just kind of, doing it step by step, Already you can tell this thing has a lot of ground clearance just from those boxes. See right here. Look how much this front wheel is off the ground. Like, this is ridiculous. Alright, try some more front grip. Frontal grip, aroni and cheese. Alright, this is the tune right here. So you can see, if you look, editor, zoom into the thing when I'm doing these drifts. So you can see we still get down to like no grip on the front end. You know what? Actually, I'm feeling it's the BDC. We're gonna see if we can do the BDC. Let's actually record this because I want to see what the replay with all this lifting crap looks like. Oh yeah, beautiful handbrake entry. Can't really stay in the zone because we got so much grip, but now here's the high speed part. If you watch my other video, you'll know this is like hard to get right in lower power cars. High power cars do it perfectly fine. This is really where this thing is good at, right here in this front straight. And try the last corner. I forgot what turns number this is, but the final corner is like a big, almost kind of bank turn. So you can see 0 pounds, 0 pounds. That right there, 3 wheels actually. So that's pretty much the tune. I'll go over everything one more time for the people who just skipped to the end. So what you want to do: 6.5 liter V8 motor, twin turbos, race ECU, all the race stuff. Then you want everything drift front suspension. Use the stock wheels that come on the drift config. Give them customizable tires, front and rear. Both give them the customizable tires from the link in the description. Cargo box load in the back. Racing ECU so that we can turn the boost up. Turn the cargo mass box all the way up, or the mass of the boxes all the way up. Maximum wastegate pressure. In the front, you want every single one of these to be maxed out. In the rear, you want bump and spring rate to be the lowest they can be. Rebound and spring height be the max they can be. You don't have to mess with the alignment or anything. The front tires, you want 1.9 for the sport friction and for the front, and for the front sliding friction, you want 1.7. For the rear, for race and sliding friction, you want 1.3. And then for the rear tire pressure, you want 50. For the front tire pressure, you want 37. And that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys learned a little bit from watching this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.